Hello, Nomad Sculpt, and this is a workflow video. How to create such a woven pattern for a basket. Okay, so yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but I show you how I did this. First, you have to use primitives like a cylinder. Cylinder is okay. A lace object is also okay. So lace works, and also UV sphere. This is also okay. So you need a topology with straight lines in every direction, so like this. So let's use a lace object. So first we have to deselect the caps. So you need only like a tube shape. So this is a tutorial. I make a little bit a smaller thing here with not too much topology. So about the topology, you need here a value by 2. So e.g. I need here 32 waves, and so I needed to multiplicate it by 2. So this here is important, this step. Or you can also type in 64, but it has to be a value that you can divide by 2. So this is not okay, so no. Okay. So, and here the topology, so the circles here around becomes the pattern, and in this direction becomes the tubes. So we can change this a little bit. So this is one stripe here around, this is the next one, and so on. Okay, so this is fine. So let's validate this thing. And now we have to mask. So here use radial symmetry, and here where is it? So you see here the correct value, 32. Half of 64. Okay. So let's mask this. And here you can add now a layer, and in the operations menu you can now inflate the whole thing. So like this. So this distance here becomes half. So when you now use subdivision, you see here it becomes half the height. So the more you inflate, so this is what you get. Okay. So now I clear the mask, and the next thing is I bring back the layer to 0%, and then I mask the loops here, or the rings. So I start with cell masking. Oops, select this. And I don't need the radial at the moment. So use cell mask. So, and I mask here this ring. So then this one, but it's not possible, so I mask this one. So I need this one, so it's fine. And now here in the mask settings, so here's 0, and then I split. So setting here none, none, split. So I go back to the main mesh, or so I hide this part, and then a cell mask again, this one, and this one. So I split again. Okay. So let's see what we get. So this is one thing, and this are the other rings. So I join them. Okay. So now you see here on your layer slider what happens. Okay. And now I do this here, and for the other one I also do this. And here I use now my gizmo tool. So I rotate the whole thing so that it aligns in the middle here. Then it looks like this. Yeah. Okay. So I forgot something. So, but I hope this is not a big problem. So, yeah. Again, we can join the two parts. So we have one layer, and we can do this. And the next thing is we can use here multi-resolution. Here is the option for linear subdivision, and then we tap linear, and then next subdivision without linear. So here you see your waves. Okay, so what I forgot is to make a copy of this whole thing to get the tubes here, but I recreate the lathe object again. So I add my lathe. So, and I think the shape looked like this. So, and here check the division. I think we used 64. So, no caps. So, you see here, you need here such a ring here. So, you have to rotate, I think, a little bit. Where is it? We need the gizmo. So, and I align it here like this here. So that's the loop here, or was it 66? I'm not sure. No, it was 64. Yeah, we can do it also later. So, okay, I think I have to do a subdivision. So I validate this thing and use a linear subdivision. Okay. And now I mask the tube. Yeah, there's symmetry on. I don't need symmetry. Sorry. I go a step back and I use only this division here. Okay. And then we need a mask extraction. And you see here, I think, so when we extract, we need it here something like this here. And make sure that here division is 0. So this one I hide at the moment. And this becomes a tube. So we have to subdivide. Yeah, one time is okay. And then I need the gizmo. So it's pinned at the moment. So as I said, I pin, and then I add on gizmo a radial repeater. So, and I need now 6, 4. And here for my tube, so I don't want it so big, so I need it more thinner. I smooth it a little bit, inflate it back. So, maybe I try to rotate it a little bit. So like this, it looks a little bit better. And then, so maybe move. Yeah, small adjustments here and there. So, and here I think I have to relax it a little bit. Yeah, this mesh we can mask and extract it also a little bit. But I think this is a little bit too much extraction. And smoothing, inflating, maybe one more subdivision. Yeah. Yeah, it looks nice, I think. Yeah, I hope you understand the workflow a little bit. So it's a time-consuming thing, but I think it's okay. Good. So that's it for the moment. Have fun with sculpting and ciao.